guys? Welcome to another episode of Jed Adventures. Again, joining me, I have the lovely Mercedes, my wife, and Gia, my sister-in-law. She has a couple of more episodes contracted with us, running out of, layered tread gum. So that's a concern. I'm getting as many as we can popped out today.
One time scale.
Stranger Things 2.
It's gonna be
2.
lit.
I'm gonna write that on your tombstone.
She was lit. Okay, so initially, we open up with it. Honestly, the trailer at the very beginning of it, with the arcade opening and them playing Dragon's Lair, it immediately pulled me back into where we left off, and it immediately pulled me back into that because I love that retro feel. I love that they decided to do this back in that time period, and they definitely went all out. For the scenery and everything down to the music with the arcade, and it's a really awesome shot that we get. We get a shot that looks like you're looking from the arcade game, and you see all four of them together, and it's awesome because, and I don't know if y'all got this, but this is what these kids had fought for, in that whole first season, to all be together. And all have, the crew back together. And there they are. But hello life, we're going to jack it up. And obviously, we get the sense that Will isn't all straight.
We got that sense in the last season.
We got that sense at the end of the last season, but we're obviously going to venture more into it. Can I just say, I really love the fact that they're doing this in the fall period. And they're releasing it, if I remember right, October 27th.
Same week as Walking Dead.
Is it really? Wow, a lot going on. So I think the same week as Halloween, or within a week's time of Halloween. Yeah. So it definitely, if you watch it right away, you're gonna have that. You have the scenery of wherever you're at, and fall and
pumpkin,
Halloween going on. You got pumpkins,
Halloween decorations.
Which I want to watch, as soon as I can. When it comes out, this is one of the shows that I want to make it a point to just binge watch and watch every episode as soon as I can. Obviously, we all know of the Upside Down by this point, and we know it's very real, and it's gonna play a huge role, obviously, in this movie. I mean, in the show. Will still has some connection to the Upside Down, and we see that in some shots, and really I love how they make the Upside Down look. Even from the first season, it's like this otherworldly feel, and the way that they explained it, how remember the guy explained, the teacher on the trapeze, and we're here, and this is there, and there's a possibility of this and that. We know that possibility is a fact now. And we kind of know we understand it a little better. I like how they did that. No one,
can explain.
There's no hazy period. Or there's no hazy understanding of the Upside Down. I love how everything looks the same, just upside downish. And we get a view of this huge monster in the sky. And what is it?
Alien.
It's not a Demogorgon.
Yeah, it's like an alien,
War of the Worlds.
Yeah.
Type kind of. That's a good way to put it. War of the Worlds type kind of creature. How important is this creature? Are there a lot more like them? Are there miniature Demogorgons?
I don't know. What I got was like the Demogorgon was just like a worker for this alien, because this is like so much bigger than what any of us have seen.
This thing is like.
But in the last.
Demogorgon was like a nail compared to this guy.
Yeah, in the last series, we did see like some sort of like egg. Or something.
That's true. Yeah, that's a good catch. Nice. You? So far? Like, how do you feel, like, reminiscent of, the last season and going into this season and, the first couple of parts of this trailer? Like, how did you feel about it? Were you stoked for something, or?
Yeah, because like you see like they're all kind of like back in the same like they're trying to get everything back to normal.
Yeah.
But they don't know yet that it's not gonna be normal at all. Like you see like all the teenagers are like partying, having a good time, and then the kids are like over there like
The arcade.
being kids.
Eleven's
trying
not.
to,
Eleven's not there.
Well,
Yeah.
she's there, but she's not with them anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you can see that what's his name?
Will.
No,
Toothless.
no.
No, the guy that liked her.
Oh, I'm not good with
What's
that.
his
I don't
name?
know. I don't remember his name honestly.
But he's like missing her, like wants to know where she's okay or where she's at, or
Yeah.
that's pretty sad.
He's like remembering her.
And
Yeah.
up until a certain point, you don't know if 11 is there.
I think as far as they know, she's
Gone,
there
and in the trailer, at the beginning, as far as you're concerned, 11's gone. You
Yeah.
don't know where she's at. You don't know what's going on. She's out of the picture until you get
But
later.
I guess he does have like this feeling like that she's
still there.
Yeah, because he's calling out to her.
Yeah,
Right?
he's like, if you're there, please just give me a
He
sign.
said, I feel he says it. I feel like she's still here.
Yeah, and like I always see her.
Mhm. And we get a shot in the trailer where they're leaving Hawkins. Why are they leaving Hawkins? What's outside of Hawkins?
Well, he did say, the sheriff did say whatever it is spreading.
Mm-hmm.
So.
And there's a map. He has a map out, and he has like these radius circles drawn out. I like that they threw in the effect, how they're trying, like you said, they're trying to get back to where they were, but everything's different.
Mm-hmm.
They have the shot with the empty desk. They have the shot of what's her name? What's her, the sister?
Yeah.
Name?
Her name.
And the guy with the hair.
Because it's boring.
It's bothering me. Okay, talk. You can tell that the whole vibe of the trailer is different. It's people trying to get back to what it used to be, but it's not going to ever be the same.
Yeah.
And you get that feel, and you get that vibe.
And then you see like, I guess they go for help because Will is like hooked up to like these machines or something, trying to figure out what it is that he's seeing or feeling. Apparently that monster.
Nancy.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nancy.
Nancy.
Oh, what's his name? Mike.
Nancy.
What's this guy's name with the hair like?
Nancy. Jonathan. So yeah, you have Nancy arguing with her dude, and which really disappointed. That's something I want to say.
I know.
That disappointed me that she was still with him at the end of season 1. I'm like, what about Jonathan? What about the little guy who did everything that he could? He liked you. It was a little weird, but he liked you. Give those guys a chance.
But he was weird for a reason.
Yeah, but still, Nancy.
I kind of liked her dude.
Yeah,
At the end of it?
I like he like had a.
He was a douchebag in the beginning
But
of
then
the
he
series.
like kind of
Changed.
changed, and then
Whatever.
I guess not anymore. I don't know.
We have Winona Ryder playing.
But but Nancy and Jonathan are still doing things like together. 'Cause
Like
you
they're still
see-
friends.
Yeah, like you see them, like the portal to the upside down
Oh, like they're
together.
still-
And in like worst case scenario, he has to dangle that card in front of her. Hey, you remember the time I saved your life? Yeah, let's go hang out. No, but I don't like that relationship. Which I'm pretty sure it's for a reason. They're building it up.
He goes back to
maybe.
being like a total douche and be mad.
Yeah.
And it looks like they're arguing in that one scene, and he's walking away.
And he's drinking with all this.
Yeah.
She's at that party,
Yeah.
at the
Living
Tom
it up.
Cruise-esque looking dude and glasses. And so what I was saying,
Being young.
Winona Ryder, she did exceptionally well on the first season, and really surprised the heck out of me.
Why she's weird?
I know. What do you mean why?
Well, like, why would it surprise you? She's perfect for that role.
Yeah, well, it surprised me because first of all, I hadn't seen her in anything in so long,
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
and then second of all, just
Love her.
she played the role so well. I think the first episode, like halfway through, I didn't even notice that it was Winona Ryder.
Really?
Yeah, like I
As
was
soon
like,
as I watched, I was like,
this
girl.
is. I just
It's
feel
my
like
girl.
it's like I'm like halfway through. I was like, I feel like saying Beetlejuice 3 times. I don't know, but no, it's
What
but
does that sound like?
that good of a job that I really didn't recognize her in that playing the character and like until halfway through the first episode.
Well, I mean, it's not something you really see Winona Ryder do because she's a mom in this series.
Yeah.
and she's looking for a kid, and
But
she's
she's
got that weird
But she
aspect.
played that crazy
Yeah.
role though, and that's something that I guess she's used to now that
Yeah,
you say it.
Yeah.
She's used to that type of role. What does the government have to do? Like, what's their hand in this now? Because you have the 80s feel guy behind the freaking videotape thing with the cigarette and smoke. That messes up the film, man. Like, I'm just saying. But what role is the government playing? Where did they leave off on?
That whole like panel of buttons.
Yeah, what's the guy's freaking out too?
Yeah.
Like he's, I guess, like, you know, some type of malfunction going on. You know, what is going on? I know at the end of season 1, what did it end up like? The sheriff
He went and left.
with them, right?
No.
But the
He, like,
involvement with
gave
the
him
government.
information
Oh,
or something.
He gave him information.
And then let Will go.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, the Legos is a cool part too, because Legos. The Egos was a good part too, because it showed, hey, 11 isn't completely gone, and it gave you hope to not just write off 11.
Yeah.
Will is seriously feeling effects of some sort.
Well, like it's still in him. I think he's still
a part of it now.
Cause
But because he said it doesn't want me anymore. What's everybody else? They're done with him. It already got him.
And at the end of season 1, he was looking in that bathroom mirror, right? And he's in the upside down, and you know,
like it
you
like
see,
flickers on and off.
Yeah.
Like,
and he zones out a lot. You saw that in the trailer.
It looks like he's asleep or something, and now he's in the upside down.
So, just the shot in the dark. Do you think Will could not be Will?
I don't know.
Maybe like a possession of some type?
Maybe every now and then, but not a possession.
I think it's still him, but I think there's definitely something also, and it's still him, but there's something.
I mean, obviously
else
something
in him.
else is taking control. I mean, and he's zoning in and out and going in and out of the.
Because he has the ability now to.
Yeah.
But do you think he can? Okay, so do you think he's gonna be able to do that at will? Like,
Maybe.
Will can do that at will. Like, you think he can just focus and become part of the
Well,
upside
if he
down?
does do that, then there could be a possibility that he could actually be like a key weapon in trying to defeat whatever it is.
One of those. Man, that's a lot of pressure on the kid, man. I appreciate. What's really cool is they're Ghostbusters. They're dressed for Halloween and Ghostbusters, which honestly wants to make me push to see this before or by Halloween.
Yeah.
Because I think after Halloween,
It's like
the mood is gone almost.
Actually,
And
exactly the day after Halloween. It's like, oh, wait, where's Thanksgiving?
yeah.
Catch you.
Give me the ham. No, you didn't
I'm
do
a
it.
vegetarian.
Alright, give me the rolls. Give me them rolls.
It's only been a year, Joke.
So?
Sorry.
Vegetarian.
How are you gonna do
Meat is murder. But yeah, I really like that they did the Ghostbusters theme, and it looks like
I was like, so it's like, oh my gosh, thriller.
if
Like,
I
yes.
see, you know, it's funny because she showed me the preview, the trailer, and I was like, that's the guy who does the Thriller voice, and I was like, wait, it's the song. She's like, wait for it.
Michael Jackson. I was like, that's like.
And you hear him like with his.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's faint, but you hear it there.
Yeah.
You have them with the Ghostbusters thing going on. I
And
want to see the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man in there somewhere. If I don't, it's a
It looked like there was something in that like little Ghostbusters.
Yeah, that which is like
thing.
it looked exactly like it, and it looked like they caught something.
Yeah.
How and where do you get this type of technology? Is my first question. And who is this girl that we see in the preview?
I didn't catch that.
It's a quick spot, and it's not for nothing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's not for nothing. This person is gonna be, you know,
Well,
maybe I don't know about a key role, but she's gonna play a role.
Well,
Maybe she knows something.
whenever it shows her, it's whenever Mike is saying, "I see her." I feel like I see her sometimes. So I don't know if that's like saying he thought he saw 11, but it's not 11.
Because it looks like 11 with hair, maybe.
Yeah.
Possibly. I just got the feeling that maybe she's another add to the cast, or maybe she's a character, but I don't know. Maybe you can look closer into it and see if she looks like 11. It really got me sad that, you know, it shows how they're all mainly. I think some of the group of kids more than the other, but it looked like they were really missing 11.
Yeah.
And it showed that empty bed or empty makeshift bed that she slept in, and it's really sad, you know. And it's they're so young, and it's they've been through so much like emotional, like, you know, hardship. As kids, and we're definitely going to be seeing a lot more of the Upside Down. We're going to be definitely seeing a lot more involvement of the group of 4 kids finally all together.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like, because, like, Will probably knows, he was in there for a long time, so he probably can, like, he probably knows, like, what's going on or what it is or what he saw or...
Yeah, and maybe we'll get a deeper understanding, you know, of where he was at or what his... We have that one scene. Oh, and he goes like he goes a little bit through like that ring scene. Where he's like, and he's like, but he's like out of it. He's out of it, and he's like drawing it. I don't know, but to me it looks like that giant monster. I don't know. That's what I kind of took away from it. Maybe it might not.
It looked like it was, because whenever that I connected the two, and it sounded like it was the spreading part. Because when the sheriff was said it's spreading. That's when Will was drawing it.
So you think he's like
and
representative
he's like
of
showing the spreading,
Possibly. I thought it was the monster, but maybe then there's too many arms. So maybe, Flying Spaghetti Monster is going to make an appearance.
I mean, if that didn't look like the Demogorgon, so could there be other monsters?
I'm pretty sure there's other classes of different monsters. The really cool thing that I saw too is, you know, that all of them had a weapon. And they had that Black Ops Zombies type of feel. How they're all in the room and they're kind of holding off. And, you know, Nancy has a weapon, the sheriff has a weapon.
Right.
One of the kids has like a lamp.
I'm not sure. I think it was Jonathan, but he was walking like in a dark area and he had the bat with all the nails in it.
Yeah. I caught that too. So it's. I think we're gonna get more action this season.
Yeah, definitely.
A lot more. And if not the first half of the season, definitely the second half.
Yeah.
Maybe I would, and I don't mind that.
The first half will probably be like everybody finding out that it's not the end.
I don't mind at all, you know, not having action throughout the whole thing. I just want a really good storyline. I want a really good build up and really hard. Like, I think when 11 died in the first season, I teared up. Just because of all the groundwork that they laid out.
Yeah.
Definitely, you have people going.
Where is she though? Like, that's what I was like.
The Upside Down.
Yeah, but
it looks like.
It looked like she was in the classroom where she defeated the devil.
Because it gives that flip scene after she dies. It gives that flip scene that she's in the Upside Down, and I'm assuming it's gonna pick up right after where season 1 left off.
But that makes me think: why would the sheriff bring her food to like in the woods or something? Like, was she back and forth?
Maybe it's kind of ritualistic, like a remembrance.
Yeah. Maybe.
And now that I think about it, maybe like it's that kind of feel, like because maybe that sounds logical. Yeah. You have the scene where Will's running through the hallway. And now that you say about the takeover thing, you kind of see that in that scene.
Yeah.
How it's kind of creeping up on him, and he's running from it, and it's like just like gathering.
That's in the Upside Down.
But like he said, if he doesn't want him anymore, what is he running from?
Maybe it's using him.
Maybe it's trying to take over, like just in general, taking over.
Well, he
the right side up.
Well, then obviously he went back, or he keeps going back, and how does he know it doesn't want him no more? He's got to.
So he has like more of a connection, or like how does he know? Is he talk to these things, or is he at one? Is he with 11? You know, because you know, and this is all. I mean, it's not giving us. The trailer isn't giving us all the scenes in chronological order.
Yeah.
So some things may be happening in front of the other. You know, for all we know.
Something could have happened. And
for all we know, we made contact with 11 in the first 10 minutes of the show. And then 11 talks to him throughout the show, or maybe he's trying to get her back to reality, or, you know, we don't know exactly what's going on, which is all part of the fun, really.
And we don't know when 11 is going to come back. We just know she does.
I doubt she'll come back right away, but it's a possibility. You know, it'd be very cool to see her in there again. And as far as I think you keep up with her, right, on like Instagram and stuff like that, kind of sorta.
Every now and then, yeah.
She seemed to be on set a lot.
Yeah.
So it didn't seem like she had this like
Seemed
half
like
season
as
kind
soon
of.
as they started.
Yeah, it didn't seem like this half season kind of thing. It seemed like she was in the whole season and had
Yeah, but
like
then
she had
again,
a
they
part.
don't shoot everything, in
That's
order.
true. I'm excited, really excited. I'm stoked. I'm game, man. I'm game for this whole season 2 of Stranger Things. It's a really odd concept that they went with, and a really out there.
I was really like, wow.
I
How
was-
did they come up with this?
I was sidetracked. You know, the person who told me to see it was Edward,
Yeah.
and I was like, "All right, man, I'll check it out." And like, first episode, hooked. I
Yeah.
let her know. She got on, hooked. We let you know, hooked. And it's one of those things where it's so different from what we're used to in a TV show and in concept that it stood out so well. And these kids did an awesome job at their roles. And, they all came together. I think they're all kind of like a little family now. And the chemistry between all the characters was so great. And it shows. It shows because the season 1 did so well, and season 2 I'm pretty sure is going to go really well too.
Yeah.
Will there be a season 3? How is season 2 going to end? What's going on?
I think that's always the catch with like Netflix series. Is, is there gonna be another season? Is it gonna go on? Is that gonna be?
I wouldn't mind. Honestly, I don't think I would have minded with them ending on season 1 because it was so good. I think I'm getting to the point where I look at sequels as okay, I can do without it as long as it ends well.
Yeah.
So
and that goes for movies too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like as far as
Yeah.
sequels go and seasons, I think as long as you end on a good note and don't overplay your cards, I can still view it and think like, oh, I wonder what part of me is
As
gonna
long
wonder.
as all the answers are questions are answered and it ends well.
Yeah, and it's like, there's gonna be that question in the back of your head, like, I wonder what would have happened.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But I would rather live with that than think like, oh, they shouldn't have just made another season. This season was terrible. I don't know why they started doing it again.
Yeah.
So season 1 ended well, and I could live with just season 1. I wonder if season 2 they're gonna end it or they're gonna keep going. What other obstacles can they run into? What are they gonna introduce? But I give the trailer a 6.
What?
Don't shoot me,
What?
don't shoot me.
Why?
I give it a 6 because I love Stranger Things, and I give it a 6 for the mere fact that I'm scared. I'm scared.
You took my reason from Justice League.
No, I really did. I did. But because it has me thinking about it, and I'm just scared because I want it to do so well. It's going to crush me if this season doesn't
I
go
think it's
good.
gonna do great.
Just complete faith?
Mhm.
100? Okay. You?
100.
100. I give it 100 out of 10.
You know what? I wonder how long, because the last season was in the span of like 2 weeks?
Was it?
Longer?
I thought
Or
it
was
was...
it longer?
It was like during like the Christmas times.
It ended.
Yeah.
It ended on the Christmas times though.
No,
But-
Didn't it? No, it was during
she
December.
remember she bought like the lights and all that.
Well, I mean, like the last part
maybe
was
like over
during
the span of a
Christmas.
month or
Maybe
two.
maybe
Yeah.
A month or two. 2 tops. Like it couldn't have gone longer than 2
How
months.
long will this one go for? Like, we're
Maybe
starting
all
around
of-
Halloween.
Yeah, I feel like they can.
So it's been a year
It's
after.
been a year. Yeah.
I feel like they can go longer with the time period because they have all the characters, so they can really long this out as far as time wise.
And then also episodes also.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I think once we get towards the end of the season, of the end of the latter part of the episodes, that's when it'll kind of bunch together.
Yeah.
The first couple will be over the span of a couple of weeks or maybe even a month. Maybe show what's been going on, stuff like that.
Yeah.
What's your rate?
I give it an 8.
8?
Or 8.
You're just super excited for it. Is that what it is?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it'll bomb or do really bad, but I don't know. I think it from the
Optimistic.
trailers and from what happened last season. Now that we know that nothing's gonna be back,
Mm-hmm.
maybe it would be really good.
Nice.
I give it a 9.
9?
9.5.
Why not a 10?
Alright, we'll go for a 10.
Well, why are you gonna give it a 10?
Because
So you're telling me there's no flaw whatsoever in this trailer,
No.
and you're completely stoked, and you
yes,
have complete
100%
faith
stoked.
that it's gonna go
It's
completely
gonna
great.
go great, honestly. It's like everything in it.
Okay, you know what? If it doesn't, I'll blame you.
Why?
Because you jinxed it.
No, it didn't.
So
No, I
so
didn't.
10. Or are you gonna
Yeah.
stick with 9?
No, I'm gonna stick with
Because
10.
if you say 9, that implies that it's not perfect.
It is perfect.
And if you think it's perfect, it's a
Okay,
10.
9.5.
9. Okay, why? What's the 0.5 that's missing?
I don't know, cause like I wanted to do. I know it's gonna do good, and I love everything. I love the characters. I love the storyline. Can you stop?
Rude.
Rude. I guess the 0.5 would be like the fact that.
There's a small chance that it could go bad.
Well, no, I don't think it can go bad, but I think it's just the possibility of like
Is that your room
of
for
it
improvement?
ending.
Oh, so the ending, that's what
Yeah.
you're talking about. So the possibility of it ending not so well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or like it ending how I don't want it to end.
True.
Okay. Well, with that being said, guys, you heard our opinions. Give us yours in the comment section below. Like this video, dislike this video. It's up to
Do
you.
whatever you want.
Like it. Till next time, guys.
Check it in.
Cheers, adventures.